everyone, here from the city of Constantine in Algeria. This is one of the major places to visit in Algeria, starting off with a pretty good viewpoint. So we're actually kind of on top of a hill here, and you can see all the scenery is like that. It's like mountainous hills, lots of villages down there. The buildings look absolutely beautiful in the center too, just like we saw in Béjaïa and Algeria'S. And it is named after the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great, just like Istanbul was originally named Constantinople. It was also named after him. And Constantine is known to be the city of the bridges, so we're gonna make our way to the first bridge right now. I think it's about a 20-minute walk down this main road. It is very busy. I think it's the third most populated city in Algeria. So there's people absolutely everywhere here. Yeah, this main road looks pretty much identical to Algiers. It seems like the locals never really care about us filming with the camera, but the authorities do though, like police. I'll mention more about that soon. So we've come to our first bridge of many of the day. This is called Mellah Slimane Bridge. Originally constructed in 1925. And this is why Constantine is famous, because look at this, the city is built surrounding this massive gorge. You can even see some like ancient constructions. I think there's some Roman baths all the way down there. Wow, so high though. I didn't realize it was going to be this high.
Yeah, and we can actually feel the bridge bouncing.
Yeah, very bouncy one.
So it's a bit weird, but wow, the scenery is so unique and very, very amazing. It's really, really beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever been to a city that is built around something like this. I think there are walks that you can do at some places in the gorge, so we'll try and do that too. Really cool how you have the buildings right on the cliff edge. Some restaurants too. Not sure what that is. It might be a mosque. It looked like a mosque from the other side. You can see one of the other bridges over there. This one that we're on is just pedestrian, but that one has vehicles too. Get a much better angle of the bridge from here. Yeah, you probably get better views from the side of the bridge than on the bridge overall. So regarding the situation that I was talking about with filming like police and military, so we did already read online not to film them. That's pretty much the same in the majority of countries though. I mean, you don't really want to be filming them anyway. The only problem is here, they're absolutely everywhere. So you don't even know when they're going to appear. And that's a problem for me, because the way we film, we're usually like walking and talking.
Yeah.
And then one just appears.
Yeah, it's happened 2 times, and keep in mind that we have like a very small camera. The 2 times that it happened, we were filming with the phone. So just like normal people, we don't have a big equipment or anything like that. But I guess they are very concerned about it, and they don't want to be filmed, and we were not even filming them when it happened. Once it was in the airport, so Chris was filming the
sign with the flights.
Yeah, the sign with the flights. That was what Chris was filming. And then from behind, a guy came, with a police guy, and he was like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you filming?" And he said, "Oh no, don't film our faces." And Chris just said, "Oh, we're not filming anyone."
Yeah, and then the second time was our first day exploring Algiers. We had just come out of the palace on the coast, the fort, and I was just filming some of the landscapes, and then I could hear these guys whistling. I thought it was traffic police, but then I looked over and they was actually whistling at me, I think there was a government building to the side, but I was filming like this direction. I wasn't even filming towards them, but yeah, they were still paranoid about it. So yeah, I have been reading that Algeria is looking at increasing tourism now, but that's something they're probably going to have to change, because at all the tourist places the police are everywhere, and obviously people are going to be walking around with cameras. So I think they're going to have to just make it like other countries, where they just accept that some of the police are going to be in shots sometimes, or the police don't stay right in front of the tourist attractions. I don't know, but it's a bit confusing. And I did actually watch a video from Constantine from a guy called Jason Billam, where he was arrested. He got arrested here because of the same thing. I think he filmed a government building by accident, and he was with 2 local guides, and I think they arrested him for multiple hours, but then they eventually let him go when they realized he was just a YouTuber. But yeah, I just think they've got to change that if they want tourism like other places. So I mentioned that the city is named after Constantine, and right here we have a statue of him. So that's in front of what I think is the train station there. You want to come to the statue? It's on the way to the next bridge. So now we're on the next bridge. This is called Bab El Kantra, originally built in the Ottoman period, 1792. One of the oldest here. Obviously this isn't the Ottoman one, it has been rebuilt again. Even below there's another like little bridge. I don't know if that's the original one. But yeah, just so beautiful. There's a park down there called Kantra Park. We're going to be making our way all the way to that bridge up there and crossing over to the other side. It's hard to choose which way to walk though, because yeah, each direction are different angles of the bridges. Makes you just want to walk around everywhere. So we just noticed there's actually like a cable car here. Doesn't seem to be operating though. Yeah, so that would take you from this side over there easily. I don't know if it's new or if it's an old one. You got a natural bridge going over there. That looks pretty cool. Like an arch. Yeah, it must be a nice place to drive around also. Going through the arches, the cliffside. Another bridge here. I don't think that counts as one of the 8 bridges though. Maybe it does, I don't know. It's a smaller one. So this tall bridge that we're gonna cross is called Sidi Sid. I don't know if I'm saying that correct. It was open to traffic in 1912, and at the time it was the highest bridge in the world. Pretty sure it's still one of the highest. And once again, just great views from here. Now you can see like absolutely everything. That was the other bridge that we crossed.
Yeah, we have visited many cities in the world, but I think this is one of the coolest ones because it has what we love, which is the mix of like a city or like man-made structures with nature. The cliffs are just mind-blowing, and I love that bridge, that natural bridge over there. So it's like a very nice mix. We love Constantine.
Man, it really is just non-stop amazing views everywhere you go. So we crossed the bridge now, And I think this is pretty much the end of the old part anyway. Looks like there's lots of new constructions around here. I think this is still part of Constantine. And you can see down there is the Falls Bridge. We want to go there, but I don't know if you can walk to it. Seems to just be on a road. Might have to get a taxi there or something. Yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll work it out. And this right here is the Monument of the Dead. A commemoration for the fallen soldiers in the World War I. The French, Algerian and German soldiers. So the majority of people are crossing that final bridge to come here.
And we were just talking because there's a place in Spain that we've always wanted to visit, which is called Ronda, right? And it's a city that's similar to this, I think. Also on this huge cliffs, and there's also a famous bridge. It looks a bit similar, but I think Ronda is like a smaller version of Constantine.
Yeah, I think there's only like one main bridge there.
Yeah.
But it is a gorge as well, so looks kind of similar. So we're going a different way back into the old town, kind of doing a loop. It's pretty cool because you get to walk through the tunnels, get a closer shot of the Falls Bridge from here. Yeah, we still got to work out how to get down there. Seems like it's definitely worth it though. I think we're also going to go back to the first bridge and eat at one of those restaurants that had a nice view, if we can find a good place. That's the plan. So we decided to stop at this palace since it was on the way to the place that we want to go to have lunch, Bey's Palace. We've been to a few Bey's palaces lately. Beys were basically the rulers during the Ottoman period. So we also went to one in Tunisia too, and we saw one in Algeria'S. The beautiful gardens as usual, and the beautiful tiles as usual. Yeah, this one has some pretty nice paintings. Faded, looks like ships. Yeah, literally every palace that we've ever been to are always amazing, always worth visiting. This one is actually quite different though to the other ones that we've been to. The style of the door. This room is closed. We just went in another one, but the guy was closing it. Maybe the time. These ones look nice too, yellow. Don't think we've seen many yellow ones in North Africa so far. So I forgot to mention, but it's 200 per person to enter. A lot of places that we've been visiting in Algeria are always 200. Seems to be like a standardized price. And Ahmed Bey moved here in the 1800s, so I guess Ahmed Bey was the ruler at the time. Yeah, as I was saying, this is a completely different style to anything that we've seen in North Africa. Well, look at this one, Carol.
Yeah, really cute.
Yeah, perfect. Cute door. And another one. Yeah, they all seem to be completely different. Carol's done with walking for today.
I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. We knew it was going to be a lot of walking though.
Yeah, and sometimes down, sometimes up because of all the bridges. It's a beautiful city, but yeah, it's tiring.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
So we're able to find a seat at the restaurant that we wanted, overlooking that first bridge. Absolutely perfect view. I don't know how you say that. Igesan seems to be a Berber word. It means tramis. You know what that means?
No.
No?
This restaurant was recommended by the local guy that we met at the airplane in our last video. We asked him, where we can get good local food, like traditional Algerian food, and he said this place, so that's why we came here.
There's also some information about Constantine. It says that we're 649 meters high, so it actually gets pretty cold here at night in the winter. And here we got the traditional Constantine dishes. So I'll probably have a couscous, chicken. That's actually the cheapest one, 850. You can get the shakshuka, which I think Carol had in the desert in Tunisia.
Yeah, it was a really good dish that I had, and apparently it's something that they eat a lot here too.
So it turns out that they didn't have the couscous today, so I got the shakshuka. This one is with lamb. Also has an absolutely gigantic pepper, some chickpeas. I think this is like a semolina, if I remember correctly. Carol's looks great. It's like a stew or soup.
Yeah, it's a fish tagine.
Also got some red peppers in there.
Yeah, I hope it's spicy.
Yeah, so mine was 1,600. Do you know the price of yours?
2,000.
2,000. Was it spicy?
A little bit, yeah. But taste is really good. Everything that we eat in Algeria is really good and has a very good amount of spices and taste. It's not plain. It's never plain. It's always really good.
Yeah, so even when we've been eating like Western food, it's still always really tasty here. Things like pizzas, stuff like that. I think this part is my favorite. I think there's a bit of like tomato sauce on there or something. So it is the next morning now, and we found out how to get to the Falls Bridge. So it is just pretty much walking on the main road. There was a part where you could kind of take a shortcut through a field. I think it took about 20-25 minutes. But yeah, you have to do a lot of walking on the main road. A bit sketchy. Yeah, and there's the waterfall. I think I saw in another video that sometimes if it's been raining, like water can be coming down the entire thing, but yeah, still nice to see it from down here. Oh wow, actually from this angle it's way better. You can see the whole thing, the whole upper fall now. Yeah, amazing. I always love these kind of bridges with the arches. Yeah, you probably already worked it out, but that's where we crossed before the final bridge. So even down here you got like these ruins of constructions. Hey, you got this one too. Whoa, it's like a tunnel. Yeah, I'm not going in there. Wonder where that goes. I think you can see that natural arch if you continue on this trail. That's where we're trying to go. Even on the other side there's like an old walkway, but parts of it have collapsed so you can't cross anymore. You can see there's some steps there. Alright, cool. There you go, that's the natural bridge. Yeah, that thing is absolutely massive. It didn't look that big from above.
No, no. From here we look like ants. It's really big, but it's also amazing because it's like we are in a hidden world. Because in the city it's like just so chaotic, traffic, a lot of people. But here it's like we're just in the nature, in the middle of, I don't know, nowhere.
Yeah, there's absolutely nobody around this part at all. There wasn't really anywhere to park your car over there, so it's kind of hard to get to. What the hell, even more tunnels. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing down here with all these tunnels in the past. Man, it'd be cool if they could make that walkway again though. Rebuild it. Carol, I wonder if that first tunnel that we saw was actually just going through here.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I want to find out.
Yeah. This looks a bit sketchy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not too bad actually. Whoa. Yeah, maybe they actually made the tunnels to be able to walk past this part since it's all collapsing. But I don't know, the tunnel looks more creepy than having to do this. Out of all the places to get crapped on, that just happened to Carol.
Yeah, I heard something like bang.
Some bird chilling up here. Oh, there's loads of birds, that's why. So we just found out that the cable car thing is running. It's crossing right there, right now. And even more awesome is there's like a little waterfall coming through that arch. So that's a different arch to the other one that we just came through. Yeah, it's unbelievable down here. I think the path on the right side ends right now. You'd have to go on the old one there to go through there. But yeah, we're just going this far. We've already done way more than we expected. Carol's scared of the tunnel.
Yeah, of course, because I cannot see anything.
Yeah, get your phone flashlight. Let's go. But yeah, this is actually just the easiest way, really. That's why they made it. Okay.
Yeah.
Much quicker. Can see something flying around. I don't know if it's bats. Whoa. One came right at me. I think there's like bats in here.
I know.
What?
I don't like bats.
You don't like bats?
Oh, I do.
Alright, doesn't matter, there's an opening here. We'll go out of this one then. Freedom! So we'll end this video here at the Falls Bridge. We actually checked out of the hotel and we forgot to film it like we usually do. We stayed at the Ibis Hotel, which is joint to Novotel. I think it was like, was it 43 euros?
Yeah.
43 exactly.
Per night, yeah.
Yeah, and that was with breakfast. It does have a gym, but it was a pretty bad gym. It's mainly just running machines, so not like a proper gym. And tonight we're actually going to be getting on a plane again because we're heading to the Sahara Desert, which will be the last destination on this trip. We're going to a place called Janet, so that's where the next videos will be from. If you like this one, just drop a like as usual to support us. Subscribe to see more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.